guys, welcome back to my channel. Our dear Sheree Whitfield just can't seem to catch a break when it comes to her precious Chateau Sheree. She recently appeared in court to accept a $1,000 fine, $500 of which was for not having a certificate of occupancy before occupying her home, and the second $500 was for filming the show without the proper permits. She filmed her housewarming party for Bravo back in October, and apparently she didn't have the proper permits for that, and so she was fined. Bravo themselves were also fined $1,000 as well. And anyone who's been watching Real Housewives of Atlanta has to laugh at this, because Sheree was the most outspoken about Kenya's housewarming party being thrown before her home was completely finished, right? Like, she spent 2 episodes badgering Kenya about the state of her home, like the baseboards, the crown moldings, blah 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 blah. And meanwhile, it comes out that, first of all, Kenya at least had a certificate of occupancy, which means that she had all the proper things that you need in a home, like, you know, the plumbing, the electricity, the, what do you call it, like kitchen appliances and stuff like that, to live in that home, to gain a certificate of occupants before she threw her housewarming party, even though, yes, her home was not completely finished. But here's Sheree, her biggest critic, coming out, and we're all finding out now that she threw her very own housewarming party without even meeting the very basic needs in order to gain a certificate of occupancy. That's absolute pop meat kettle, and I cannot wait for Kenya to call her out on that shit. It's gonna be so hilarious. So here's a little clip of Sheree walking up to the judge in order to accept her, you know, fine. Check it out.
Sheree Whitfield, man. That's Whitfield.
I absolutely love that little who gon' check me boo side eye that she threw at the reporter who was filming her as well. That's classic Sheree. Popular blogger Tamara Tattles had this to say about why Sheree could not obtain a certificate of occupancy for her home, and I quote, "I heard this week that Sheree had the cable turned on at the chateau. I was also told that because she doesn't have appliances in her kitchen, that a certificate of occupancy could not be given, but that it was fine for her to move in there despite those basic necessities. It still remains unclear if she has heating and cooling. I feel like it is gonna be mighty drafty in that big old monstrosity." Wow, Sheree, don't talk about other people unless you have your own ducks in a row, you know, especially on television, because your shit will come to light one way or another eventually. And although Kenya did have a certificate of occupancy for her home, she didn't obtain the appropriate permit to film her housewarming for Bravo either. And so, you know, she is due in court, but she called in for a rescheduling, so she's supposed to appear now on December 2nd to see what her fine or whatever repercussions will be, and stay tuned for that. You guys, let me know what you think about these dueling homes. Is waiting for your home to be completely furnished and moved in before you throw a housewarming party a thing of the past these days, or what? Let me know in the comment section down below, and as usual, we'll chat. You can also like this video, subscribe for more, share with your friends, and feel free to follow me across social media as well, where I do love chatting with you. That's all for now, and thank you so much for watching.